It's the Pit Parade, a nostalgic look at the Pittsburgh scene from the KDKA TV archives.
The week of May the 15th, 1953, saw a vital meeting of the minds in Pittsburgh. Labor and management were getting together to talk about United Steelworkers contracts. Both United States Steel, Jones and Laughlin Steel, sat down at the bargaining table this week. In May of 1953, no one gave a second thought to concessions. They were talking raises of between 15 and 25 cents an hour. And plenty was riding on these talks. Thousands of Pittsburgh steelworkers watched the progress on the Pit Parade. A parade of poppies dotted the lapels of Pittsburghers this week. Remember Poppy Day? The American Legion was pinning the bright red blooms on anyone who gave spare change to the American Legion Auxiliary, and everyone who was anyone made sure he had one. And the Squire of Brentwood was put behind bars this week, not for doing anything illegal, but for allowing some youngsters to push him around. The teenagers were in charge in Brentwood this week, and they took over the new jobs with authority. Move aside, Borough Council. Put your feet up, police force. The children were in charge here. Don't worry, it was only a Brentwood High School senior prank. And from seniors down to the lowly freshmen, just about all of Pittsburgh's college students were having a ball this week. Both Pitt and Tech were holding their spring carnivals. Plenty of classes were cut to make these floats, and you can be sure of that. The entertainment was nonstop, especially when the girls tried to stage a tug-of-war and got tugged through the mud. It wasn't too long before everyone joined in. This was one of those times when it was cool to be small in your fraternity, to fit into those tiny go-karts for the buggy races. And it was a dog-eat-dog world over on the lawn of the Winchester Thurston School on 5th Avenue as preparations got underway for the dog show. These were prime pooches. A handsome boxer. Looks like he's been chasing parked cars. And speaking of animals, we thought you might like to see what was new at the zoo this week. Lucky, the baby gorilla. The pint-sized gorilla was 2 years old, a little camera shy, but he was a cute little fella. And the zoo superintendent, Harold Hayes, was patient with Lucky squirming, who wouldn't let him go to sleep, not when there was a camera around. It was a time for monkey business, the week of May the 15th, 1953. And saying cheerio on video, Bill Burns for Pit Parade.